Hello and welcome back to Marineford TCG. My name's Joe. Drink of the day is a cold can of Red Bull. And finally, I've been playing some Sanji. So we don't have the list from the CS last weekend just yet. Or at least I couldn't find it. But this is about what I think he was playing. The big sort of include that I hadn't seen before is the Jozu. But I am going to go over the full list. If you want to skip straight to the gameplay, go straight ahead. So Sanji is a 4-life blue and purple leader. Activate main once per turn, you can do Dom -1, activate one Straw Hat Crew type event from your hand with an original cost of 3 or less, and you don't pay its cost. So this obviously lends itself to a playstyle of, well, playing a lot of events in your deck to get extra value out of using them for free. And then when attacking, if the number of Don on your field is equal or less than your opponent's, you get to ramp one as rested. So this, when attacking, offsets his activate main, sort of working in tandem to keep you on par, and getting extra value out of your events. And the main key piece that they've given to this deck is this Sanji. He's a 3/5 brick with the Straw Hat Crew type. This character gains 1000 power for every 5 events in your trash. Kind of like a much worse version of Burgess. And then, if this character be removed from the field by your opponent's effect, you can instead return 1 Don to your Don deck. And that's not once per turn, that's whenever. So if there's a trigger, you can return 1 Don. They double pop, you can just return 2 Don. It's really nice and just means that this guy, the only way you can get rid of him is by battle. The other real big piece of this deck is Rayleigh. She's a 4/5 1k. If your trash has 4 or more events, this character gains 2000 power and plus 5 cost, so it becomes a 9/7, and then she's also a blocker. So this is really important. The fact this is a 7k blocker gives you so much more defense, because you are fairly flimsy with this deck. So this being just very large is great. Obviously, this can also attack for 7, which is brilliant. And going to 9 cost, yes, she can be removed, but there's a very limited amount of cards that can actually interact with her. The other characters in this deck, there's not that many of them. We've got 4 Sanji. He's a 2k that's searchable off the search that we can talk about in a minute. And he's Straw Hat Crew. And he's sometimes a blocker. This doesn't come up that much, but sometimes it does and just wins you the game. And it's the best searchable Sanji 2k at least. We've got Charlotte Pudding. She's a 1/2 1k on play with the top 4 for a Sanji or an event. It's basically the entire deck outside of, well, a few of these characters here. Jozu, 6/7 1k on play, bounce 1 of yours, bounce 6 of theirs. This is really nice for tempo. There's so many like 5s and 6s around at the minute. This gets a lot of value, and it helps dealing with those characters that are on the in-between costs. Because we have really good removal for 4 and less, and we have really good removal for top end in Red Rock, of course. So Jozu sort of filling that bridge, whilst also being a character that you can develop with a decent stat line, I think really does tie this deck together quite nicely. And then we've got 4 Kaya. She cycles, she trashes events to buff up your Sanji and your Rayleigh, and she's a 2k. Pretty good. Now, in terms of events, we'll start off with the Searchers. We've got 4 of this new one. Luffy's the man who'll become the king of the pirates. If your leader is Sanji, look at the top 3, grab anything to your hand, and then put the rest on the bottom. So you don't have to show your opponent what the card is, obviously, which is very nice. This is like basically a good version of the music events from the EB set that everyone thought was going to see play, and then they just didn't. Well, this card does see play in Sanji. It's very good. We've also got Let's Crash the Wedding. Simple top 5 search for Straw Hat Crew. Both of these are also, of course, Straw Hat Crew. So you can activate them with your leader's effect. Trigger also activate main, which is quite nice. Next up, the big one really is Birth Burst. This is a 3 Don event and it's Straw Hat Crew. Activate main. If your leader is multicolored, choose 1. Return 1 of your opponent's 4s to their hands, or if you have 6 or less cards in your hand, you can draw 2. So this is really important for just refilling your hand. And remember, this costs nothing with your leader effect. Bouncing a 4 is also nice. Can hit some blockers, because it's hit some threats in aggro decks. But really, this is usually drawing 2 cards and just refilling your hand, which is brilliant. In terms of removal, we've got Jet Culverin as well. This is a 3 Don event that bottom decks an original cost 4. The fact this hits original cost is important. Well, in mirror, things like Rayleigh against Koala, that's very important. And into anything else that can increase cost, maybe a black-purple Luffy. The trigger bottoms are 1. Doesn't usually come up, but into Rayleigh it can. We've also got 2 copies of Red Rock, because you need this to get rid of big things. Into blue-purple Luffy, really important to see at least 1 of these, but you're not going to want more than 2, because you're going to dig through your whole deck. You're going to see the whole thing with how many searches this deck plays. And if the game is going so long that you would need a third Red Rock, you've probably lost. In terms of counter events, 4 Conquer. This is a 1 Don event. Activate main. If your leader is Sanji, draw a card. And you can, of course, use this with your leader effect. Or counter, if you have 4 more events in your trash, your leader gains 4k. So do note, this only buffs your leader. This can't save your characters. But 4k for 1 Don, pretty good. It's like a searchable, better Blast Breath. And the fact this can draw a card as well, cherry on top. Also, 4 Gum Gum Giant, of course. You know what this one does. We're Straw Hat Crew. Of course, we're playing Gum Gum Giant. And last but not least, 2 copies of Gum Gum Brain. So the reason we're playing this over Jet Gatling, I'm told, is you don't really want to ramp, because ramping interferes with your leader effect. And the trigger bouncing a 2 back can let you reuse things like Pudding and Kaya in situations where your hand is really bad. So that's why we're going with the Rain. This is also a budget option, so if you're a budget-conscious player, happy days, Rain instead of Jet Gatling. But yeah, this is a simple 0 cost. We do play a fair amount of bricks, right? A lot of events. But either way, that's the Sanji list. And this deck is very technical. I'm not fully with it yet. There's a lot of different lines you can take. I think this is going to be one of the more complicated decks in the format for sure. You've also got the issue where if you want to pilot this at an optimal level, you're going to need to learn to track the bottom of your deck and what you're putting back with your searches. I'm not there yet. I'm just learning the deck, so I wasn't bothering trying to do that. But it is important if you want to take this to the highest level. So it's a lot of fun. It's very weird. And I hope you enjoy these games. Going first into Koala. Okay. Kaya on 1 into Sanji Birth Burst on 2 seems... Sorry, on 3 seems pretty reasonable. I don't actually love ditching many of those. Guess it's that and a 2k? Yeah, I think it is. That feels weird, though. That was not a great Kaya. I was hoping to find, like, one event in there that we could trash along with the Conquer. Like, trashing Reju's doesn't feel good. It's card so crazy. Let's go with this. Don -1. Do the Birth Burst. Draw 2. We get a Jozu and a Gum Gum Giant. Do 5. Game 1. Looking for more events. We've only got 2 in there, and obviously can't do much for these. I'll take this. That's a nice one to grab. I like that. I like that a lot. Lindbergh? That's not hack. That is not hack, sir. I think whether we attack with this depends. If we get a 1-cost event off this dude and can make our Reiju a 7k blocker, I'll attack with Sanji. If not, I'm not going to. Draw 2. We do. Okay, so this is going to get plus 2,000 power, right, when we do this. Yes, very nice. We've got 2 giants already. Don't think we need any more. I'll just grab the Let's Crash the Wedding. We can do that next turn. So I will swing with this because he can't put on too much pressure. We've got a little bit of counter here. And we've got a large blocker. And he'd likely just play a 6-on-6 anyway. Usually like Kuma, Robin, maybe. So he might swing 5-5 is what I expect. If it's 7-5, that's not great, but we can still go... Yeah, he's going to go the Robin. We're going to trash this and the Gum Gum Rain. And this is actually a 6k now, so that's quite nice. We'll just take the free block while we can. And he's going to go 5. Ooh, honestly, I don't mind taking this. Jozu's not great in this matchup, though. I'd kind of like something better to do, though. We have no events, no nothing. Let's take. Kaya's cool. Kaya's cool. How many events are in here? 6 so far. Okay, let's go with the Kaya. Red Rock on this interests me. But so does developing just more dudes, right? We can go with another Sanji here. Or another Reiju. Probably Reiju. Don't mind ditching Conquer. It's probably going to play this. Don't mind ditching. Probably one of the giants is okay too. If we get like a Birth Burst off this, that'd be perfect. We don't. Oh, Colvin can bottom the Lindbergh for free though. That's really good. That's really good. Get rid of that. We'll go... These are both at 7 already. Man, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Do we need giant? Probably not. We've got a 1k. Yeah. Go 6 ramp up. And go 7-7. Play out the ratio. Very nice. Good aggression into the koala here. Tempted to attack here, you know. Tempted to attack here. Can red rock one thing next turn if we get... It's not worth it. It's not worth it. If he counters this for some crazy reason, I might... He does as well. Do we go 11 into it? Just forego the Reiju completely. Would that be crazy? You tell me if you think that's crazy. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. He's going to go Dragon Robin, I guess. But it's fine. He's going to be down on 2 cards. We can Red Rock. Yeah, Robin's fine. I don't care. We'll ditch this and the Jozu. Can take. It's fine. It's fine. That's nice. Let's go with this. Gonna probably hold one for giant. We're 2 off. Having enough? No. We're way off. We're way off. Gonna red rock the dragon or the robin. Honestly, probably the robin. Just because it's a big blocker. Just grab the 1k. Earth burst. Draw 2. Yeah, it's not bad. Bad. Get rid of his blocker. And we'll go 6. Game 1. 7. And 7. So he's down to 1. He's got to be careful now. Got to be careful now. No more Robins in trash as well, which is always lovely. The Robins are very annoying. Because we rely on our hand cards, right? That's our thing. Kuma, that's fine. Ditch a dragon. Get the heal. 5 and 5. Go no on that one. See if this wants to swing board or life. 8 on 5. That's a perfect math for a Gum Gum Giant. We'll ditch this. Buff up. Resolve. Hack. Very nice. That's annoying because it can kill our Reiju. It can't kill the Sanji. Well, I mean, it can, but you know what I mean. Let's go with this. See if we can get a giant. No giant. This does nothing. Just take. I mean, you can't take them anyway. Actually, what am I talking about? We'll just take that. Gonna swing 7. So if he wants to hack block and pop the Ray, that's fine. We're gonna drop 2 more anyway. I don't have any giants. There's no point keeping any Don open. Very unlikely that there's 1 card as a giant. Gonna take. Okay. Didn't think he'd take. And we have to attack with this always first. Just because if we attack with this first, he just hack blocks and free pops this. Which is obviously very bad for us. We'll wait on 5. He might hack block this and pop the Ray. Or he can keep the hack and just go for game. That is an option. But he should somewhat fear Culverin, I suppose. Nope, he doesn't. Doesn't care. Doesn't give a hoot. And we've got 2 blockers, 1 life. We shouldn't be able to die here. But these blockers are 9k power. Sorry, 9 cost. Excuse me. They're certainly not 9k power. They're 7k. Should still be large. But 9 cost just makes them so hard to interact with, right? Like, hack can KO them, but that's an on-KO. It doesn't work like that. He knows one of our cards is a Gum Gum Rain. He knows that. Doesn't know the other two, though, I don't believe. Seven into 7. No. 8 into 8. No. Now, he should know this last card is a Gum Gum Rain. If he remembers. If he remembers. That's a free block. It's like, I don't know what he's doing with the rest of this Don. He can probably play like 2 blockers. Maybe 3. Robin doesn't do anything. But he's a blocker again. Koala. Gonna grab a 1k. Karasu. Okay, so he's got 3 blockers now. Oh, that's a nice one, though. That's a nice one. We can get rid of one of the hack. We can get rid of the hack. And we should probably just do that immediately. Because this removes one of our swings every single time. Let's get rid of that. Now we've got a lot of big swings. Let's start with 7. Yeah, and this should be a math win, right? Do 9, 9. Yeah, we can do all 9s from here on out. So yeah, that's a math win. GG's to our opponent. That was a little spooky right at the end there, but yeah, we got there. We got there. Let me know. Do you think I should have bothered taking out that Robin on that one turn where I swung 11, or should we just have played the other Reiju? Not sure. I think keeping out, getting rid of the Robin was good, but I could definitely see arguments that applying pressure and developing another Reiju might have been better. Either way, well played to our opponent. Let's move on. Got a game to Purple Black Luffy. We're going second. Birth Burst and Sanji's a really nice forward on turn. I think we can keep this one. Let's go with this to start. Another one's not bad. Red Rock's not terribly important into them. A lot of their stuff is... It's all 7 though, isn't it? Maybe Red Rock is important, actually. Maybe I've changed my mind. I think we're going to activate the Conkersei as well. Yeah, we'll take a Red Rock for later. We'll just pop the Conkersei, draw a card. Pass it over. Next time we've got Sanji. We've even got Kaya if we should so desire. I don't think I do desire, but the option's there. Jozu's lovely if he doesn't put a Don in his leader. But he surely will. Let's go with this. We've got 7 in hand. Perfect number. Don -1. Play out this. Draw 2. We'll go with Luffy's the man. I think I'll grab the Birth Burst here. Then we'll just go 5 ramp back. End the turn. So next turn we can go Reiju plus another Birth Burst. Just keep our hand nice and full. Okay, he's going to make us trash cards. Or maybe we Red Rock next turn. Red Rocking this seems very valuable. Yeah, because Jozu doesn't hit original cost. Well, let's get rid of the Jet Culverin. That's not likely good. I think the Jozu's bad, but it is 1k counter. I think... I'm going to ditch Kaya. And I'm going to give the Jozu. It didn't really matter there, whatever. It's fine. Now, I've got the choice of removing this or just developing dudes, right? Removing this feels good, but we don't have that much on the board just yet. So I think I'm going to go with develop dudes. Out this, draw 2. Okay, Luffy's the man. We could go with that. I think I just like going 7 to get some pressure on him, right? Before he becomes a 7k leader. And we'll just leave this standing, obviously, because he has a 7k blocker. That's an interesting one, though. I've not really considered that in Purple Black. That's a good card, though. That is a good card. Really nice play on 6 as well. And this deck did sometimes struggle with a play on 6. Particularly when you when your opponent wasn't on like 5 dons, right? 8 into 5, yeah, I'll take. No, definitely not. Definitely not. Is this going to be 6 for beer? 6 for beer, swing 8 again. Do I want to take the bait? Surely he's not swinging more than like 10. If you swing 11 with this, I mean, I guess you troll me. Yeah, that was a weird sequencing of events there. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Oh, this is original cost, isn't it? So this can get rid of Frank even if he puts dons on his leader. We'll give it 2k here. I don't want to go too low. So yeah, now Shiki. Who's this man? Whose man's is this? Okay, I think this is a pretty good turn to go and clear a load of board. We can red rock this, Culver in this, and we're kind of cooking. So let's go red rock on this. Don -1. Culverin on this. Really good stuff there. I think I'll go with Luffy's the man. Grab. How many events are in our trash? We've got 1, 2, 3 characters. 3 characters. If we play one more event, this goes up to 7. I think I'll take the other Luffy's the... Do we want to hold one for Giant? Holding one for Giant seems reasonable here. Let's take this anyway, though. Fuck it. I'm going to attack the Robin. It's because it's 5 on 4. He probably won't defend it. But, I mean, if he does, we've got a 2k instead of a 1k. He's going to defend it. Let's attack it again. Sure. And yeah, let's swing with this. I want to put on pressure. Next turn, we've got Gum Gum Giant, so we shouldn't be losing any of our dudes this turn, which is really nice. Unless he has a KO option that KOs our 9-cost Rayleigh. Which, I mean, I guess is possible. Let's just give him a 2k here. I don't think this Shiki's ever swinging. Call me crazy. Okay, he's got the Rush Luffy. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. He's going for it. He's going for it. Wowee. Yeah, he's going for it. But why is he going for it? We've got 2. I think he just gave up thinking about it, right? He's got 2 open for Giant, I suppose. Let's just Giant out of this. We'll ditch this Sanji, buff up, resolve. We'll get another Giant. Yeah, we can just keep going, right? We can just keep going. There's no problem. Can also bounce this Shiki. I wouldn't mind getting rid of this. Start with 7. Force something out of him. Yeah, I don't... As much as this is like really one of the really stupid ones where it should be lethal, but 2 Gum Gum Giants goes a long way. He just counters with the Shiki. Man, it's so tempting, right? We can do like 9, 11. So tempting. Let's see what this gets us. Jozu does nothing. Reggie's fine. We can play with the blocker. I'm going to go with the pudding. And I might be cheating myself out of a win here a bit, but I don't know, man. I don't feel comfortable going for game here. Just take the 0 cost there. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable going for game. They don't play away to rest our dons, so I can leave like 2 open. We'll go Don -1. About this, draw 2. Cool. Let's go 5, round 1 back. About another Rayleigh. Attack with this or no? Attack with this or no? I think no. Now, next turn I will go for game. But like, man, we probably had lethal, but I don't think we ever die here. Not with a Giant. Double Reigns. We've got so much counter and 2 blockers. He's got the Robin. That's fine. We'll ditch this. And he might. No, we'll ditch one of the Reigns. Ditch one of the Reigns. 7 restands. We'll go no blocker resolve. I'm gonna ask him to go for it. 7. we can just go block 2k here. And then he passes. But he doesn't put a Don on this, so that's pretty big. Doesn't put a Don on any of these, actually. This is 9 cost. Fucking 9 cost. Ah. There's one. Which is a 2k, so he's definitely got some shit going on, right? He's definitely got this. It's so hard to go for game, man. So next turn he's going to have like 7, 7, 7. We can get out of that. Certainly with all these. Let's go on the 7. He's tempting me, man. He's trying to tempt me. We don't do it. We go again. We both sit at 0 with Gum Gum Giants. What a stupid matchup. I thought this was going to be such an easy game. That turn where we did the Red Rock and the Culverin was insane. But like just leaving 3 Don open is so threatening. 5. I'll block. I'll take your Gambit. I'll take your Gambit. So he's got like 7, 9, 10, right? Or 9, 9, 8. If he wants to attach all the Dons, right? If he wants to. He doesn't. He's attaching at least one more. We've got another giant. Bro, what is this matchup? This is awful. This is awful. How many events are in here? I wish there was a tracker. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 characters. 8 characters, so it's 16 events. We're only just over this 8k threshold as well. Let's go 9 with Sanj. Such a stupid matchup, right? Ah, dear. But this is sort of forcing a block or a giant at least. Yeah, it gives us the giant. Crashes a Zoro. Got to give us 1k more. Does have a Bon. Let's go 9 with Jozu. I think we should get there this turn, right? We should get there. We can do 9, 9, 8. Not quite all 9s, but still pretty good. Still pretty good. Does have the same. There's the 3rd giant. Okay, so he's got 3 cards. If we do 7, 7's good now. Yeah, 7. This is lethal. Yeah, this is lethal. GG's. What a stupid game. What an absolutely stupid game. And I probably could have gone for lethal like 2, 3 turns ago. But we had so much defense with these big Reijus that he can't interact with. I completely messed up on that Jozu though. I just forgot this gets the cost inherently, and it's the one that doesn't need the leader effect, right? That was a big mistake, but honestly, it kind of worked out. Just putting this back to his hand, forcing him to use all the Dons to play it again, wasn't that bad, although I should have probably just gone for game on that turn. Man, Gum Gum Giant just spooks me, and he drew 3 of them as well. Either way, well played, let's move on. Got a game into Rayleigh, and he's chosen first. I think I'm happy with this. Second, we've got 2 events. We can do the Jet Culverin to just get rid of something. We've got the Jozu as well, if we can get a little 1 cost going. I'm liking it. I'm liking this this hand, actually. Not the craziest hand in the world, but pretty good. Pretty good. See if he's got a Searcher on 1. It does. Has a very good one, actually, the Buggy. Buggy, very powerful. Just able to swing for 5 immediately. Ooh, whiffs on the search, though. Happy days. You love to see it. You love to see it. Only searches events, does the Buggy. Sanji's good. We'll do that on the Fordon turn for sure. I'm going to start with this, because if I get a pudding, I might play it. Ooh, the Kaya's tempting. I think the Rayleigh is really good, though. I think the Rayleigh is really good. Kaya is tempting, though, to combo with the Jozu. I'm going to take the Rayleigh. And then I'm going to crash the wedding. Yeah, so this can only take Straw Hat, so Red Rock's way too expensive. We'll just take that again, pass it over. And yeah, we're going to see Leader Effect, presuming he has 2 events, buff this up. Shaki Yaki. King Kong Gatling. That's another thing we got to be careful of. Nami. Well, he's going to do 5-6, so I think we should probably counter one of them with Jozu. Much I don't really want to. Goes with the Sanji, sure. He must have 2 events, right? Must do. He's got the Unblockable and he's got the King Kong Gatling, sure. Unblockable is something we've got to be very careful of, so we really have to stay at 1, unless we can counter like a 15. Buffs up. Yeah, we'll give the Jozu somewhat reluctantly. And then we'll take this 6. Or 5 in a searcher, whatever. Yeah, we'll take it. Conquer's okay. Off the top, we get Luffy the man. Now, we're not at the requisite amount of dudes in the trash just yet. I'm going to do 5 into Buggy. Because if we can keep the Culverin for something else, I'd prefer to. Yeah, that's a nice, easy removal. So I'm going to probably do... We could keep one for Conquer's. Go Sanji and just... I keep forgetting this ramps back, man. I keep forgetting, so we've lost our Leader Effect now. We'll go with this, and we'll go with this. Okay, we'll take a 2k for sure, though. Kaya's probably better than Sanji. Pass it over. Yeah, I constantly forget that you need to do the Dom -1 first. I'm so conditioned to swing first. I'm silly. When we get more experience, I'll be more used to this for sure. We've got the Culverin next turn. That's nice. Our Rayleigh's going to be online as well. So we can get a big blocker and remove one of his dudes. He might see if he's got the 4-cost Luffy this turn. If he has that, he's very likely to play that and then maybe summon a 3-cost Sanji. Something like that. We'll see. Maybe we'll keep one Don open for Conquer's next turn. We'll just have to see. Yep, there's the 4-cost Luffy. Very nice. He's going to show us 2 events. He's going to show us the same 2, I would imagine. Yep, very nice. I will confirm that I've seen them. And then he plays out. Okay, plays out the 2k. Plays out the 2k. Yeah, very nice. Don here. He can swing 5-6. Good stuff. Yep. Wow, they're there again. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Yeah, so it's going to be 5-6, I would have to assume. We want to play this, so I'll counter the 5 and I guess take the 6. We can... Yeah, just in case he wants to armament Haki. Like, he should never do it, but just in case. Just in case. Yeah, we'll have to take this one. Would be nice to see some Birth Bursts as well, I can't lie. Some Birth Bursts would go a long way. Another Sanji. How many events are in here? Just 3. But we're going to have 5 in there, so this is going to be at least 6k. We can remove this Luffy, which is pretty cool. I think I will hold one for Conquer's. So that's our play. We've got Rayleigh and Luffy's the man into minus down this. So let's go Luffy's the man first. I think I'll just take the 1k, honestly. Although we have passed up on a few giants now. We're not going to do this turn, but we might do it next turn. You never know. Do Dom -1. Jet Culverin. Get rid of this. Go 5 into Shaki. Game 1. Just going to let it go. Go 4 for Rayleigh. Pass it over. So we've got a nice big blocker. We've got 1 for Conquer's. Yeah, and we've got a 1k. So if he swings 5 with a Nami, we can 1k out of that. If he swings like 7 with this, we can Conquer's out of that. And then I would presume this maybe swings for 5 or 6. It could swing bigger. That would be a little tough if it does. Little tough. Observation Haki. He's taking a look. He's taking a look. Looking for more of these Luffys, no doubt. No, I was about to show you, but it's gone to the bottom of the deck. It's gone to the bottom. We know 2 of the cards in his hand. We now know 3 of them. He's got Armament Haki, Unblockable, and the big gun thing. King Kong Gatling, King Kong gun, whatever it is. King Kong Gatling, that's the one. That is the one. Well, that's a very clean Conquer. We do have 4 events in here. Yes. Conquer, Resolve. Zoro! Very nice. Okie dokie. Bit scary. Imagine he'll use this. 6. Annoyingly, we don't have a 2k. If we block and he takes this out with, like, 8, how upset will I be? Not very. Because it'll block 2 hits. Yeah, we'll be taking that one. And then he can do 5 with this. Weird sequencing there. I'm not sure about his sequencing on that one. That was a little odd, but what can you do? Yep, we've still seen them. It's the same 2 dudes. 5 here. Yeah, we'll give the pudding. I'm glad I took that 1k now. I'd feel like a fool if I hadn't. We've got another pudding. Let's go with that. See what we can get. Birth Burst is perfect. We can either bounce or ramp. Oh, sorry, bounce or draw. I'd really like to draw with it. How many events are in the trash? Nowhere near. Nowhere near. This isn't getting any bigger. Let's go this into this. Play out this. Birth Burst. We can hold a couple dons. Seems reasonable. I don't mind attacking with this if it's going to remove something. We know he has what the 2k and the King Kong Gatling's a brick. Let's try 7 into Zoro. Let's try that. See if he wants to counter. It's going to cost him 2 cards. Going to cost him 2 cards. And I'll still be removing it. No, I'm still removing it. We know one of them's a brick. It's going to use the unblockable to save it. Interesting. I'm not sure about that one. We know one of these is a brick, so this is guaranteed. Unless it's a bad manners. No, it's not a bad manners. Let's do Dominus 1 for Birth Burst. Draw 2. Nice. Nice. Birth Burst this. KO this. No, I don't think so. We could Jozu. Could Jozu just give him the 2k back? Then we don't have any dons open. I don't think that's right. No. I think we leave the Nami. Let's take this out because that's guaranteed. I think we leave the Nami and just leave like 3 dons open. That's fine. Deploy this and the turn. If we have to giant here, that's fine. It's workable. It's very workable. And we know his hand is so low now because we've been able to starve him quite nicely here. Buggy comes down. Buggy comes down. We'll leave the Rayleigh up from next turn as well, I think. I just wanted to do it that turn because he had so many tapped dudes. I think it was worth it to attack. Observation Haki, I'm sure he's about to use that immediately. But we only know the... Not the unblockable, the other one. The King Kong Gatling in his hand at the minute. Yep, so he's only got those 2 events, I expect. Buff this up. How big's this now? 6. That's quite annoying. Woo! So, we're not going to take... Unblockable is very real, and we can't play into it. We cannot afford to play into it. It's too risky. Far too risky. I will giant if I have to. Don't know what I want to giant away, though, is the problem. In fact, I'm going to have to. And yeah, deciding what to giant away is going to be the issue. If he... Okay, he's going very large. Maybe we don't giant. If he attaches, like, all of these, we probably don't. You see my problem, right? Ooh, that's nasty. Really wanted to keep that Jozu to bounce whatever he's going to play here for 4. Oh, Kid and Killer. That's tough. He's going to get us to 0. Yep. Oh, what does this do? Bottoms are 1. That's actually good, right? We can bottom the Buggy. We know this last card is Observation Haki. He can get to Never Doubt That is power. At this point, though, we may have to just accept it. Let's go with this. See what we can get. Probably just a 2k here. Okay, we've got, what, 7k counter there? 9, 10. We've got 10k counter. That's generally not that bad. Let's go 2 to 2. That's guaranteed. I think we want to swing once, exactly once. I'm going to do this to just draw 2 cards because we have nothing. We can do that or we can block her up, right? But blocking up does nothing in the face of potential unblockable. So keeping 1 blocker should be enough. Although we could mole gun. We only don't lose to unblockable if this draws us into 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, like 1k counter, I guess. It's fairly likely. Okay, let's go with this. We're committing. Okay, we'll take the 2k there. Very nice. Now we'll attack exactly 1 time. And we have 1, 2. We only have 4 swings, to be fair. No, I'm going to attack twice. I'm going to attack him down to 2. And then we'll pass. We've got 1 blocker. We've got 3 dons. We have, I believe, enough counter. What was this? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if he has unblockable and King Kong Gatling, we lose to that. Or unblockable and multiple armament Harkeys. He's used one of his King Kong Gatlings. He's also used an unblockable. That's just an armament. Okay, he needs to... Does he have the unblockable, right? That unblockable is so big. There's double armaments. Oh, he does! He has it! Man, I think we lose to this, right? Holy, that's... Is that it? Is that enough? $1k? How did he have it? Oh, man. If I attacked 1 less time, we'd probably get there. Balls. I should have attacked 1 less. I was just scared of him, like, having blockers and Conqueror's Harkeys. Man, that's crazy. 17. The 17. Oh, that was a good game. That's staying in. I probably should have just attacked only with 1 Sanji. Yeah, because he got all of those 3 cards were exactly what he needed to win. And we knew he had the observation already. Man. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's a good game, though. You can see how you can definitely win this matchup. Just don't kind of grief at the end there like me. Yeah, I was just scared with only 5 bodies on the board that we couldn't go for lethal next turn. But hey, it is what it is. Punished, I guess. But we're going second, and let's do our best. Let's keep. This is yeah, this is probably a loss, though. Foot Buggy just kind of says lol. We'll see. We'll go with this. I guess the Rayleigh and the Jozu are going to be our main guys, right? Wish I could take this now. Give it to me. We'll take this. We'll go with the Conquer Sage, draw a card. Cauldron's alright. Could maybe get rid of like an Alvida or a Chump Blocker. Yeah, he's going to go 8. Yep, we'll take that one. Seems sensible to me. We have not a lot to do just yet. Go with this. -1. This, draw 2. More Sanjis, yay. We'll swing 5 on 5, getting down to 4. Here comes Foot Buggy. What a treat. What a time to be alive. No, it's Crockhawk. Okay. Not the Buggy though. He's got the stuff. He's got the stuff. Damn. Yeah, from here I really don't see how we're winning this game. 5 and 5, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Jozu's good, but he just negates, right? He just negates. This Crockhawk's so toxic. So toxic. I think we have to just hope he doesn't have it, right? Foot Buggy's not real. It can't hurt me. Ass play. Pointless, but we'll go with Don. He can just block. Yeah, I don't want to attack my Reiju. I really don't want to attack my Reiju. Like, if Foot Buggy comes down in this position with the Crockhawk already on the table and Mihawk, like the ideal 5-Don play, I think we just leave. Okay, no Foot Buggy. Okay, no Foot Buggy. There it is. There it is. Okay, so this is the last turn our Sanji's can attack. Doesn't attack with any of his Crockhawks. Interesting. We're going to go with the Reiju here. I'll use the Culverin just to get rid of it. We force him to trash a card as well, I guess, which is kind of okay. How many events are in the trash? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so one more we need to do. So we'll go this first. I'll grab the Giant. Very nice. Do Don -1. Play the Culverin, target this. He's going to save it. Obviously, well, I would assume he will save it. You never know. Yep, gives us a Crocodile. That's fine. But it buffs our Reijus up, right? Which is the main thing. So we're going to do 4 for Reiju. How many events are in the trash now? It's just 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we play one more? We can Conquer and then these hit swing for 6. We Conquer Don. It's not ideal. We can swing 7s with these. I imagine he'd either counter or take this anyway, because he won't want to block, particularly. I don't think. He does want to block. Okay. How much do I want to hold one for Giant? I think we just apply as much pressure as we can now. I think we do have to hold one for Giant, though, just to save our Reiju. Gets a cross-guild trigger. Very nice. Gets emoji. 7. 7. Because there's emoji and a Carbagy. Deploy this. Over this. You'll go, sir. Play down your Foot Buggy and turn off all my Sanjis. Or don't, you know, you don't have to. You don't have to. He can just also 10 cost, right? 7 here. Sure. It's got what, 2 more Don? No, he's just going to play the Foot Buggy. No trash. Seems sensible. Plays out emoji with that. 5 and 5. We'll just pre-block. And he's going to pass. Not going to tap anything. Seems good. Seems good. Man, it's so just impossible. We can't do anything. These now don't get to attack. So tough. So tough. We're going to get off this. We definitely don't need him. We definitely don't need him. Birth Burst's fine. Giant's also fine. We've already got 2 Giants. I don't hate Burst. We can, like, force him to trash a bunch of cards here. Just force him to trash one. Let's get a second Foot Buggy, sure. Could, like, maybe double remove next turn. He's got 2 of them, man. It's so bad. It's so bad. I think we just swing big. So we go 9, 9. No, we're not going all 9s. We'll start with 7. Yeah, he just takes the block. I think we'll go 9, 9 here. Do we have a swing of this? Probably not. Okay. I mean, Tenko's Buggy is still very real. There's so much in this matchup that's just difficult to deal with, right? Yeah, there you go. Tenkos gets rid of one of our Rays. These 3 can swing for 7. I don't think this one swings ever. That would seem insane. We kind of have to stop this, though. He's finally going to attack with these. Let's go 1 for Concassé. This doesn't do anything. Okay. Now we do have 3 swings. Oh, this is game. Yeah, this is game. He messed up. He forgot the pudding can attack. Really bad mistake there from our opponent. I want to know what these last 2 cards are, right? I want to know what these last 2 are. Yeah, GG's. It was a 2k and a 1k. So if he countered that 7 with 2k, 1k, we can swing 5 with pudding and he has to take or block. We could swing 7 with pudding still. Yeah, we could remove the Mihawk. 7 with pudding. No, it cost us too much, though. I'm not sure how that game would have ended if he hadn't made that mistake. I think he would have had us there, I'm not going to lie. It's not set in stone, but pretty likely, right? It's a tough one, though. Yeah, I should have kept this Red Rock. I should have ditched the Birth Burst. Because if we go 7 there, and he takes, we have a decent push with the Pudding Sanji split. If we go 7 there, and he blocks, well then it's guaranteed, like we just saw. If we go 7 there, and he counters 2k, 1k, then I can Red Rock the Foot Buggy, and then these are back online, and then that is guaranteed game. See, I should not have ditched that Red Rock. That was a really bad mistake, but I'm glad we picked up on that. Should have just ditched one of this Birth Burst. 100% off the Giant. Good game, though. I'm surprised we got a dub there against Buggy. He had a really good start as well. Didn't see the Foot Buggy immediately. That one turn where these Sanjis got to swing, that was sort of the difference maker. That really was. And I think he should have potentially swung with these a little earlier. He's sort of just leaving them standing up, which often correct with Buggy. But I think you've got to put on some pressure. Either way, well played to our opponent. Let's move on. So thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. I think this deck has a decent place in the meta. I mean, we saw the recent CS. There were 2 in the top cut. One, I believe, made it all the way to top 4, which was crazy impressive. I don't think many people were expecting that. And I think this deck definitely does still have some room to innovate with these tech slots. A lot of this is staple, but like the Jozu, the Jet Culverin, how many Red Rocks you want to play, there is room to innovate with this deck for sure. The only real matchup that truly, I think, is awful is Green Zoro. I've not beat a Green Zoro yet. Them just being able to rest all of your guys super early means that you can't really develop anything. And the fact that, for example, your Concassé cannot save characters really sucks as well. Outside of that, I've been doing okay into everything else. Blue Purple Luffy, of course, feels tough. It's the best deck in the game. It's going to be tough. Buggy is another one that could be difficult. The Foot Buggy just shuts off this, which is your main attacker. This build has a bit of a better time, as I'm sure you saw in the Buggy game if you watched that one. You've got the Rayleigh that can attack. You've got this Jozu that can attack. I mean, I guess this can also attack. But yeah, the Foot Buggy shutting off that makes it really, really tough. But either way, that's Sanji. Let me know what you think. If you've got different techs in your list, let me know what you got. I did enjoy this leader a good bit more than I anticipated. And I think he actually has a decent spot in this meta. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.